Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jackie and I just created this very simple but dramatic look, and if you like to see how I did that, go ahead and continue watching. Okay guys, so we're gonna start off by doing our eyebrows, and I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown.
Looking for somebody like me. I've been looking for somebody like you. Ooh. And oh, my heart is running out of time.
And once I'm done outlining it, I'm just gonna go ahead and brush through it with the spoolie.
I need you right here by my side.
And after that, I'm just going to grab an eyebrow brush, and this is just from Real Techniques, and I'm going to go ahead and use my Anastasia pomade in dark brown as well, and I'm going to go ahead and fill it in. I am going to start at the end, since that's when I have most product.
And I can be everything you want. 'Cause you can be, you can be, you can be.
Okay, and then again, I'm going to go ahead with my spoolie and then blend that out.
A submarine, submarine.
I'm going to go ahead and do my other eyebrow really quick.
Submarine, yeah. We're going deep, going deep, going deep, yeah. We're going deep, going deep, going deep, yeah.
Okay, so now that I finished my eyebrows, I'm going to go ahead and carve them out using this Pretty Vulgar concealer. So I'm just going to get a flat brush, get some product, and start carving them out. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and do the other eyebrow.
I can see you underwater, holding on.
Okay, so now that my eyebrows are done, I am going to go ahead and prime my eyelids, and I'm going to just use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this one is in the shade Golden Beige. I'm going to go ahead and set that with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. It does look a little yellow, but once the eyeshadow is on, it's going to go away. So now we're going to go into the eyeshadow look. I'm just going to be using my Jaclyn Hill palette, and this is the original Jaclyn Hill palette. It's going to go in with this shade right here, and then I'm going to add a little bit of this shade below it onto my crease with a big fluffy brush. So I'm just going to be putting this all over my crease and blending it upward. So now with the denser brush, I am going to go into a deeper color. I'm going to go in with this shade and then brown. Any of these two will work, so just this shade right here, and then just add a little bit over here. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on my outer crease. And I'm just going to stamp it for now. So I'm just going to just right here. And then if you want, you can add a little bit more brown to it. And you can put it right in the outer crease. Then you can go ahead and blend it with a smaller brush. This is a little bit more tapered, so it just gets in the crease. And towards the outside, I'm just going to go in circular motions just to buff it all out. And then right here, you can just swipe. Now once that is done, you can go ahead and add your lid shade, which it can be either matte or shimmer. I personally like matte, but for this instance, I am going to go in with a shimmer, and I'm going to go in with a light shimmer. So I'm just going to go in with this one right here, and I'm just going to put that all over the lid with a flat brush. And then I'm not going to comb my crease or anything because this is a natural look, so I don't want it too dramatic. So I'm just going to go ahead with it and then bring it all the way up. So I'm just going to pack it here. You can also use your finger. And then if you would like, you can go ahead and blend it. And then for the center, I'm just going to go in with my finger with the same shade and pack it on. And then I'm gonna do the same to the other eye. Okay, and I went ahead and added a little bit more burgundy. So now you can also add eyeliner, which is what I'm gonna do. Use my NYX matte eyeliner. So now that that's done, we can go ahead and start with our face makeup. And I am gonna prime. I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Cosmetics Putty Primer. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply all over my face into my pores. So I am gonna go ahead and take my time with pressing it. So now that I went ahead and let that sit for a bit, I'm gonna go ahead and start with my foundation, and I am using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I am in the shade Warm Beige. Just gonna add a pump and a half to my hand, and then start from my cheeks. Okay, so once I'm done with my foundation, I am gonna go ahead and move on to concealer, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply my Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and again, this is the shade Golden Beige, and I'm gonna apply a little bit under my eyes, down my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and then on my cheeks, on my chin, I mean. Under eyes, I'm gonna let that sit a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and start off blending off my forehead and my chin, and then my nose. I try to avoid putting foundation under my eyes since I'm already gonna conceal it, and I don't want it to look too cakey. Okay, so once that is done, I am going to go ahead and set. I'm not going to do any cream contour because this is a really simple look. I don't want to have excessive contour. I'm going to go ahead and set using my Laura Mercier powder. And I'm only going to use this to set my under eye. Go ahead and pounce that. And then on my forehead, I am going to add a little more since my forehead does tend to get oily. So now what we're going to do is we are going to add some bronzer. I'm going to go in with the Morphe Bronzer. I'm going to go ahead and grab this brush and just dip it on the matte side. And then tap off the excess and go ahead and follow my cheekbone. If I don't set my face, I do tend to go a little lighter with the bronzer. Just barely touch it with my brush. That way it doesn't turn out patchy. Then I'm just going to add a little bit bronzer to my forehead. Just a little bit. Now I'm going to add some blush, and I am going to add a little bit of this Ciate London blush. I'm going to just be using this this brush. Just going to swirl it, and I'm going to add a little bit to the apples of my cheek and bring it upwards. Just a little bit. Okay, and then again, if you feel like it's too much, just go in with the brush and pat it out. And then for my highlight, I'm gonna go in with the Becca Champagne Pop, and I'm gonna add a tiny bit, just so it can give me a little bit of glow. And then I am gonna add a little bit of highlight to the tip of my nose, pretty high up. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna do the bottom eyeshadow, and I am gonna go ahead and go in with a smaller brush using the same shades that I used for the top. I'm gonna go ahead using this brush. This is just from Lux brush. I got it in a BoxyCharm. So I'm gonna go in with the lighter colors, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put it all over my under eye. It's a really simple eye look, so I don't want it to be too much. I just want to even it out and have some type of color there. So even that is enough. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some black eyeliner because I feel like this is a must, especially since we are using Bossies. So I'm gonna use my LA Girl Glide eyeliner. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put some glue for my eyelashes, and then I'm gonna be using the Lily Lashley BoxyCharm Edition lashes. These are CEO. These do flare out, and since I did my eyeliner a little bit thicker on the outside, I feel like this would even enhance more the cat eye look. So I am gonna go ahead and just let the eyelash sit for a couple seconds, and I'm using the duo glue in black. Meanwhile that dries, I am gonna go ahead and add mascara, and usually I do curl my eyelashes, but since I am gonna use falsies, I'm just gonna put a little bit of mascara. And this is the Benefit Bad Gal mascara. I'm just gonna apply a light coat. And then meanwhile that dries, I am gonna go ahead and set my eyebrows. I'm gonna be using the NYX tinted brow mascara. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some. So I can also start outlining my lip, and for that I'm gonna be using the Morphe Bite Me Eye lip liner, and I'm just gonna outline my natural shape. And I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. And I'm just gonna use my finger to blend that out. And then I'm gonna use the lipstick from Morphe in the shade Caught. Okay. So now that that's done, I'm gonna go ahead and apply my eyelashes. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my tweezers and apply this eyelash. These are on the dramatic side, but they're still really pretty. And I feel like they just make my eye look that much bigger since I do have small eyes. I'm gonna add some setting spray. This is such a natural look, so this would just even make it a little more dewy. Go ahead and add my lower mascara. Go ahead and pop on my eyelash. And this is the final look. Go ahead and like and subscribe my channel to see more upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.